Hello everybody, Josh12 back here again with another video, and today I bring you some Comic-Con trailer footage awesomeness. Well, actually, I'm not actually showing the trailers, but I'm just going to give you my reviews for the trailers. That being said, obviously the MCU did not show up to hype up any more Phase 3 type of stuff, which is very sad. A lot of us really wanted, Civil War to show up, and not to mention, seeing as how they casted their Spider-Man, it would have been fucking awesome to see Spider-Man at Comic-Con this year, but unfortunately, the MCU decided not to show up because they have their own Disney bullshit to go to, whatever. But that being said, we weren't fully, completely shunned from Marvel stuff. Obviously, we had tons of Marvel comic book stuff, but not to mention, we had the Marvel Fox panel, which showed off surprisingly a lot of stuff that I was not expecting. I mean, I knew Deadpool was going to show up. I know there was going to be a panel for that, and I knew that there was going to be a panel for Fantastic Four, but that was pretty much it. I didn't expect him to have other panels and show up other kind of stuff and logos and various other type of stuff. Well, for those of you who don't know, basically Fox showed off the Wolverine 3, which didn't really show a lot for that, but they did show some stuff. They showed the Fantastic Four. They had the Fantastic Four panel with the cast, the Deadpool with the new trailer, the first trailer, if you will. With the cast. They also had XMen Apocalypse's cast show up and do a panel, which doesn't surprise me completely. And then they had freaking Channing Tatum show up to freaking do some Gambit stuff, and they showed the logo for Gambit, so it was pretty awesome for Fox. I mean, like, I wasn't expecting Fox to kill, but they pretty much killed. But that being said, I'm here to talk about all things Deadpool, which was the number one thing I was really anticipated for Fox this year. Because even though I am moderately, anticipating, Fantastic Four and X-Men, Apocalypse and, Gambit and stuff like that, my number one thing that's coming out of Fox that I really want to see is Deadpool. So that being said, I'm going to be reviewing the official Comic-Con 2015 teaser trailer, or trailer if you will, for the Deadpool movie. Now, of course, Fox has yet to officially release this this teaser trailer, so of course I will not be showing any images or footage from the trailer in this video itself, but I'm pretty sure if you go online, do a little digging, I'm pretty sure you can find it relatively easy. It's pretty badass, but it's really bootleg. It's actually more bootleg than the Suicide Squad trailer that I saw, so I guess my opinion might change if I get a better look at it if it officially gets released later on. But that being said, this is kind of my general, raw opinions right now. That being said, let's get right down into this Deadpool trailer. Now, of course, if you've not heard any descriptions, or if not seen any bootlegs, if you were not at Comic-Con, obviously, to see the Deadpool footage, this review may contain spoilers, so keep that in mind. That being said, let's get right down into the trailer. Now, of course, the trailer for Deadpool pretty much starts with an overall origin story for how Deadpool, or Wade Wilson, if you will, becomes Deadpool. And that entire sequence opening to the trailer, I did not like. I really did not like that. I mean, personally, I'm against origins at this point. I pretty much find origin stories annoying and stupid, and just we get it. We understand the character. I mean, granted, maybe not all mainstream audiences may understand the full extent of how Wade Wilson became Deadpool. But for me personally, that's really the uninteresting part about Deadpool. I personally just wanted this movie to be just open up in the day of the life of Deadpool and then just get right into the action immediately. Kind of similar to the Comic-Con footage, or test footage rather, that we got last year, which fucking dominated Comic-Con last year. So I was hoping that it would kind of start off like that again, which we actually later on, after they kind of feature the origins of Deadpool, they actually redo that footage again and obviously extend upon that. We see some more extensions of, Deadpool pretty much breaking the fourth wall, talking to the audience, doing a whole bunch of funny, cool shit, killing motherfuckers, badass assassin style, whole bunch of awesome stuff. And then it transitions into, various other sequences with other characters that we've seen through set photos and what have you, like TJ Miller's character, who pretty much is freaking hysterical. I mean, he essentially just sits and just pretty much bashes Deadpool all through the trailer. All he does is essentially just talk shit about how ugly Deadpool looks. It's pretty hysterical. And then, of course, various other action sequences, badass Deadpool stuff. You know, people die. You know, people are having sex. You know, there's a whole bunch of really interesting, cool things that go down with Deadpool. It's just a really fun ride. That's essentially what the Deadpool is. But that's pretty much it. I mean, like, it's not really giving off, like, a real big indicator of what the plot pretty much is. It's pretty much just the origin story of Wade Wilson, pretty much general Deadpool stuff, a lot of comedic badass action sequences, and then, you know, we just go right into the kill with the ending sequence of the trailer. And that's pretty much it. That's not really any more content into Deadpool, which I think is an alright thing, because Deadpool is just such a special movie that Fox is doing, where it's like, I don't really care. All I want to do is just sit down and relax and be entertained by watching this movie. I kind of, and I think the cool thing about the Deadpool movie is just that it feels so different in comparison to all the Fox movies, which is why it feels so special and so awesome. So, and also, like, when I compare this to this Deadpool trailer that just was released by at Comic-Con by Fox, is that it feels very much unlike other Fox Marvel movies. Like, it doesn't feel like the XMen movies. It doesn't feel like the Wolverine movies. It doesn't feel like that. It has, like, an honest comic book feel that's generally or genuinely actually trying to be comic book related. Because, I mean, like, X-Men movies, as amazing as they are, they're not obviously the most comic book accurate. This movie feels like Fox was like, you know what, we're just going to go full on comic book accurate. And that's how they do it. Ryan Reynolds freaking kills as Deadpool, which is really awesome. Especially when he's in the costume. Everything he did that was outside of costume, as like Wade Wilson, not Deadpool, is pretty much stuff I didn't like. But overall, the trailer was badass. It killed. It was pretty much my favorite trailer so far that came out of Fox. Of course, I have yet to see the Fantastic Four stuff, and I have yet to see the full Apocalypse stuff. I saw a few glimpses or footage from X-Men Apocalypse, but I have yet to see the full trailer, or footage rather, so I don't know what went down in there. But overall, for me, as of right now, the Deadpool trailer killed. So I'm going to give it a pretty decent rating of like an 8 out of 10. It was pretty fucking awesome. I think it's pretty much on par with David Ayer's Suicide Squad trailer. I pretty much like them pretty equally, but there are obviously things I didn't like about them. But I like the Deadpool trailer just a little bit more, but they were both pretty badass. So overall, I think the winner has to go down to Deadpool over at Fox. It was so freaking awesome. There were things I didn't like, obviously, like I didn't like, you know, some, you know, I think the majority that I didn't like is just pretty much Ryan Reynolds outside the Deadpool costume. I mean, like, that stuff I don't care about. Like, I know what Deadpool looks like outside of the costume. Just be in the costume all the time. That's really all I really want. But that being said, this trailer was pretty badass. It was a really good fucking first trailer for the movie. It also kind of felt like, if I had to compare it, it felt like Marvel's Ant-Man. It kind of felt like that. Like, it felt like on terms of that kind of movie, where it's like, it could be like the surprise hit of the big franchises of Marvel. You know, like how Ant-Man may overtop what happened with Avengers, and Deadpool kind of feels like this may overtop what happens with X-Men, which is really awesome for these kind of lower budgeted, lesser known kind of comic book characters, which is really awesome. But that being said, the Deadpool trailer was really badass. I give it an 8 out of 10. Really awesome. Definitely check it out if you've not done so. But that's going to be it. Comment below. Let me know what you personally thought about my review. Let me know what you personally thought about the Deadpool panel and Deadpool trailer if you've seen it already. Of course, let me know what your personal thoughts are on all things Comic-Con 2015. And of course, once the X-Men Apocalypse official trailer leaks online, or officially gets obviously shown online by Fox, which I don't think will happen yet, I'll definitely be giving you my review for that. But that being said, hope you guys enjoyed my review for it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought in all things Deadpool. Subscribe to my channel if you've not done so already. And this has been John 12.